Happy birthday, Sarah. You're 35 today, huh?
It's so nice to get birthday wishes right on the day. When you get back from your business trip, we'll celebrate properly, okay?
Sorry, Sarah, I can't do that. And actually, I haven't been on any business trip. I'm sorry, but I've lied to you about everything.
What? But you left 2 days ago with a big suitcase saying you were going on a trip.
I only said that as an excuse to leave the house. I'm not coming back to where you are anymore.
Left the house? What do you mean you're not coming back? Where are you now?
I've moved to a new place, a new home. Sarah, let's get divorced. I just can't continue living with you anymore. I'm sick of you.
Divorce? You're... what? Wait a minute. Where is this coming from all of a sudden?
You turned 35 today, officially approaching 40. I just can't stand living with an old woman anymore.
What?
You're trying pretty hard with makeup and stuff, but you can't stop the aging of an old hag. I can't bear watching you get older and older, day by day.
Hold on. You're seriously asking for divorce for a ridiculous reason like that?
Yeah, that's right. I can't stand looking at the skin of a woman approaching 40 anymore. The spots and wrinkles are increasing, and you're just fading as a woman. You're not beautiful to me anymore.
What's with that attitude? Kyle, you're the same age as me, so you're aging and deteriorating too, you know? That's what happens. We're supposed to grow old together.
Men don't deteriorate with age. We actually become more distinguished and attractive. Don't compare a deteriorating old hag like you to me.
Excuse me?
Anyway, I'll submit the divorce papers tomorrow. I've already forged your signature, and I've filled out your parts for you, too.
You can't be serious. You've already prepared all that? You're really going through with divorcing me after 10 years of marriage?
A woman needs to put more effort into her looks if she wants her husband to stay with her for the rest of her life. You haven't put in that effort. Don't you understand that?
What?
Look at Leonardo DiCaprio. He keeps dumping his girlfriends as soon as they turn 25. Compared to him, I'm being nice. I've tolerated you until nearly 40. I've given you more than enough chances to turn this around and hold me down, but you've disappointed me.
Don't be ridiculous, you big idiot. You don't even understand the charm of a mature woman, yet you dare compare yourself to a Hollywood star.
That hysterical attitude is exactly what makes you an aging hag. I'll handle the divorce papers. You can keep the apartment. I'm never coming back to you.
Fine, divorce it is. Don't you ever come back, you asshole. This is just bizarre. 10 years of marriage and this is how it ends? Because I turned 35? Do you realize how ridiculous you sound?
There's nothing ridiculous about it. I've been planning this for months. I've been saving up, looking for a new place. Your birthday was just the perfect excuse.
Months? So all those late nights at work were just lies?
Some were real, some weren't. I needed the overtime pay to afford my new lifestyle. Single men need more disposable income, you know.
I can't believe this. Just last week we were talking about our vacation plans for summer. Was that all in Act 2?
Of course it was. I didn't want to tip you off before I was ready to leave. Would have been too much drama.
So you're not only cruel, but a coward too. You couldn't even be honest with me.
Call it what you want. I call it strategic planning. I've already met someone else anyway.
What? You've been cheating on me?
She's young, beautiful, understands what a man needs. Everything you stopped being years ago.
How dare you! After everything we've been through together, the miscarriage, the times we supported each other when we both lost our jobs.
Ancient history. Life moves on, Sarah. Mine's moving on without you.
Get out of my life. The divorce papers? I'll sign them gladly now. I want nothing to do with you.
That's the spirit. Makes it easier for both of us. You know, you could try dating younger guys. They might not mind the wrinkles as much. Some random guy just approached me. He was a real weirdo.
Huh? A weirdo? What happened, Mark? Are you okay?
Yeah, it was nothing serious. We just had a really strange conversation. Just after the office party ended, a drunk guy came up to me right outside the bar. He said I was that host who's always with my ex-wife.
What? Did you tell him he had the wrong person?
I tried, but he insisted. I told him I don't work as a host, but he wouldn't listen. He said he'd seen me walking with Sarah at night multiple times. Said I must be getting paid well every day if I have to go out with a woman like that so often. He was really persistent.
Sarah? He mentioned my name?
Yeah, I didn't even utter a single word about you, and he started raving about seeing me with Sarah. For a second, I thought he might be your ex-husband, but what are the odds of that happening?
There's so many questions there. He thinks you're a host club worker and his ex-wife shares my name?
Maybe I should go back and ask him more, like, are you perhaps my wife's ex-husband?
Don't bother with that nonsense. Since your drinking party is over, just come home as quickly as you can. Staying up too late will just get in the way of your beauty sleep.
You're right, I'll head home now. You be careful of strange drunk people too, Sarah.
Was he tall with short black hair, possibly wearing a gray business suit?
How did you know? That describes him perfectly.
Oh no, that definitely sounds like Kyle. Did he say anything else?
He mumbled something about she downgraded from me to a pretty boy. Then he tried to give me his business card saying I should call if I wanted a real job instead of being a rent-a-date.
That's definitely Kyle. I can't believe he'd approach you like that.
I'm more surprised he thinks I'm a host. Do I give off that vibe?
No, honey, he just can't imagine I'd get married to someone better than him. His ego won't allow it.
Should we report this to someone? It seems like harassment.
No, let's just ignore him. If he's drunk and hanging around that area regularly, he's probably just wallowing in alcohol because he's not doing well at work. Best not to engage.
You're right. It's sad, though. He seemed really bitter.
That's his problem, not ours. Our life together is wonderful, and I have no intention of letting him ruin even a minute of it.
Well, I know you must be doing fine. After all, you've been getting comforted by that host every night since we broke up. Must be nice being fawned over by a handsome guy.
What? You suddenly contact me and this is what you say?
Well, I happened to run into your favorite host the other day. That host really works hard for the money, huh? Having to make a divorced old hag like you feel special.
What is wrong with you? If you don't have anything important to say, don't contact me. We've just become strangers after the divorce, so stop acting like we can actually talk civilly.
Hey, wait! I contacted you because I have something to tell you. Jeez, this is why hysterical old women are such a pain.
Then please tell me briefly what you want.
Actually, I got remarried. That's why I'm contacting you today.
Oh, you're already remarried?
I married a girl who just turned 20 this year. I've got myself the perfect wife. Young, cute, and obedient.
Just turned 20? You remarried someone more than 15 years younger than you?
It's tough being a man, you know? The older we get, the more attractive we become. My 20-year-old wife is head over heels for me.
Head over heels? I hope so, for your sake. Otherwise, you're just embarrassing yourself. But congratulations on your remarriage. I hope you'll be happy with your young wife. Well then, take care.
Hey, I'm not done talking yet. I'm trying to invite you to our wedding, so listen to the end.
What?
My fiancé really wants a wedding ceremony. This'll be my second wedding, and doing the same thing again would be boring, so I want to make it more interesting this time.
So you want to invite me?
A wedding with an ex-wife there would be hilarious! Watching the face of a rejected old hag while I get married, it's guaranteed to be a riot!
I can't believe you came up with something so low.
My fiancé wants to invite a lot of her classmates. Most of the guests will probably be younger, cuter girls. Maybe you should come and take some leaves out of their books on how to look and feel younger or something. Have them teach you about TikTok or YouTube, old lady.
The more I listen, you're really mocking me. Don't be ridiculous, you dumbass.
Hey, I'm trying to invite you to a happy occasion, and this is your attitude? Don't be shy. You can come to your ex-husband's wedding. I'm letting you be there. But I guess it would be pathetic. Just imagine a dumped old woman crying her eyes out while she watches her ex-husband marry someone 15 years younger than her. Ha!
All right, if you want me to come, then I'll go with my husband.
Huh?
If you really want me there, I'll attend. Please reserve seats for 2 of us.
Wait, what do you mean, husband?
It means exactly what you think. I've remarried.
What? You remarried? An almost 40 old hag like you in just 1 year? That's impossible.
If an almost 40-old man like you can do it, why can't I remarry too?
Don't be ridiculous. How dare you remarry on your own? You're supposed to stay miserably single.
Excuse me?
That's how it should be for a divorced woman approaching 40. Your role is to be mocked by your ex-husband. Yet you remarried? How dare you? You're supposed to be pining after me. After 10 years of marriage, don't you still have feelings for me? Are you saying you found someone better than me?
You're panicking just because your ex-wife remarried. Pathetic.
What did you say?
After such a horrible divorce, you think I'd still have feelings for you? Of course there are plenty of men better than you out there.
Shut up, you deteriorating hag! Your new husband must be some worthless old man! Definitely a decrepit geezer who needs nursing care! That's the best an old woman like you can do!
Oh, I wonder about that.
Fine, I'll prepare a seat for your husband, too. My wife and I will have a good laugh at both of you. I look forward to seeing what kind of decrepit husband you've got.
You know what? I'm not even offended anymore. I actually feel sorry for you.
Sorry for me? What are you talking about?
That you're so obsessed with appearances and age that you think happiness comes from having a young trophy wife.
I don't need your pity. My life is perfect now. I've upgraded in every way possible.
If that were true, you wouldn't feel the need to invite me to your wedding just to mock me.
It's called having fun, something you wouldn't understand with your boring, aging life.
My life is anything but boring. In fact, it's been wonderful since our divorce, like a weight lifted off my shoulders.
Yeah, right. Keep telling yourself that. So who is this husband anyway? Some desperate divorcee you met at a support group?
You'll see at the wedding. What's the date and venue? We'll be there.
June 15th, the Grand Hotel, 2 p.m. Don't be late. I want everyone to see the contrast between my gorgeous young bride and my sad ex-wife.
We'll be there. Looking forward to it.
Wait, you're actually coming? This is gonna be hilarious!
Wouldn't miss it for the world. Send the formal invitation to my old email. Goodbye, Kyle.
This is gonna be the highlight of my wedding! The look on your face when you see my beautiful young wife, priceless! What's going on here? What's with your husband? I didn't know that host was your husband!
You just made wrong assumptions on your own. Don't blame me for that.
I was sure you'd bring some old geezer as your husband. Instead, you show up with that handsome guy. I can't believe this is happening. Your husband is stealing my wedding spotlight.
He's not stealing anything. He's just being himself.
Look at them all, taking selfies with him, giggling like schoolgirls. This is my wedding!
You invited us. What did you expect?
I expected you to be miserable and jealous, not this! Why aren't you miserable?
Because I'm happy, Kyle. Genuinely happy. Something you clearly aren't.
That's not true. I was happy until you showed up with him.
Your bride just spent the last 10 minutes asking Mark about his skincare routine while completely ignoring you. That's not on us.
She's just being polite to your husband. She loves me.
Is that why she's showing him her Instagram and asking him to follow her? Or why she just said her friends can't believe she's marrying an old guy when there are men like Mark around?
She said that?
I was standing right there when she whispered it to her bridesmaid.
This is a disaster, and it's your fault.
No, Kyle, it's your fault for being so shallow that you married a woman for her youth and beauty while offering nothing comparable in return.
I offer stability, maturity, financial security.
And she offers you validation that you're still desirable. Except now, she's seen what real desirability looks like.
She just called me over. I need to go. He's finally over, but my wife and all her guests are still squealing over him. He's just got a good face, that's all.
Oh, didn't your 20-year-old bride tell you? He's quite famous on social media right now.
Ah, famous?
He's what they call an influencer who's popular on social media. That's why your bride and her friends are so excited.
Is that so?
He works for the same cosmetics company as me, but privately, he also loves cosmetics and skincare. His makeup videos are really popular right now.
Makeup? Is he really a guy? Your husband's a weirdo!
That's just typical of an old man like you. You can't accept that some men are actually interested in their image and do their best to look good. That's why your young wife calls you an annoying old geezer.
What did you say?
Your wedding was hilarious. Your bride and all her friends were obsessing over my husband. The ceremony wouldn't even start because of it. When you got impatient and yelled for them to settle down, she shouted back, "Shut up, Baldy! You looked like you were about to cry!"
I'm not bald and I wasn't crying! You ruined my wedding and you're giving me attitude? The ceremony finally started late, but everyone was just staring at your husband instead of focusing on the ceremony. Today was the worst day ever because of you!
You said you wanted to invite me, so I came. That's harsh.
I wish I hadn't invited you two. You remarried a handsome guy. My wife is obsessed with your husband. And then my wife suddenly announced that she wanted a separation right after the ceremony was over. This is all your fault.
Huh? Separation? What happened after the wedding?
My wife called me out and told me. She compared me to your husband, saying that my skin is too dirty and that my receding hairline stands out a lot more than she realized before. So she wants to separate.
What?
She used to say she loved me so much, but suddenly everything became too much for her. She said that after seeing your husband, she noticed all the imperfections on my skin and that I'm just an ordinary middle-aged man. She doesn't understand why she wanted to marry me anymore and that she's completely fallen out of love with me. She said she wants to separate and reconsider our marriage.
How cruel. Her love cooled on the wedding day?
Don't say cooled. It's not decided yet.
Oh, sorry.
What kind of development is this? The guy I thought was a host turns out to be your husband, and he's handsome. And my wife and everyone are crazy about him. I wish this was all a dream.
Sorry, but it's all reality for now. By the way, my husband is the same age as you.
The same age as me? That handsome guy?
He works hard on his daily skincare and exercise, and he wears makeup too. His face is already well proportioned, but with makeup, he's even more handsome.
A man wearing makeup? So if I wear makeup, could I become handsome too? Could I win back my wife's heart?
I could send you some toner at least. His company has men's makeup products.
Send everything right now! Send me everything that can make me handsome! Ridiculous! Makeup doesn't make me handsome at all! On top of that, I'm getting divorced!
Huh? You're already divorcing?
She said it's too late no matter what I do. She suddenly sees me as just an old man. Her love is completely frozen over.
Wow, that must be chilling to hear.
She said if there were handsome men the same age as me, she wants to marry someone like that. She wants to divorce me so that she doesn't have to come face to face with my wide open pores.
Well, from a 20-year-old girl's perspective, the skin of a middle-aged man who doesn't take care of himself probably looks that way.
She used to adore me so much. She said my mature, older charm was cool, and even my old mannish qualities were cute. This is such a terrible reason for divorce.
It's basically the same reason you dumped me for. Sorry, but I'm not free enough to listen to my divorced husband's complaints. Good luck finding your next young wife.
Wait! We're not done talking!
What else? Don't tell me you're asking for compensation because you think the divorce is somehow our fault.
I thought about it, but decided not to ask for compensation. Instead, remarry me!
What?
Leave your current husband and marry me! Then I'll forgive everything!
That makes no sense at all. Why should I remarry you?
You need to take responsibility for leaving me single! Being divorced twice so quickly looks bad publicly, but if I get back with my ex-wife, it's easier to explain away!
What?
Because of the divorce, the wedding was ruined, and when I tried to bill my wife for the ceremony costs, she ran away saying she's only 20 and has no money. My savings are almost gone, so you have to remarry me and support my lifestyle.
I have no responsibility to take for your divorce, and I absolutely refuse to remarry someone like you. I'm happily married to my wonderful husband. Don't interfere with your ex-wife's new life.
Remarrying me would be good for you, too! And you still say no? This is a great opportunity!
Huh?
A natural man like me is definitely better than a husband obsessed with skincare. That kind of married life will only exhaust you. Being with me, drinking beer every night, eating chips, developing a beer belly, and sleeping. That's the happiness that suits you.
And you're saying this is for my benefit?
Life with a guy like that must be troublesome, right? I bet junk food and alcohol are completely banned, and you're only eating organic vegetables and rabbit food.
What?
There's a young guy like that in my company, too, wearing sunscreen, using parasols. Just being around him is suffocating. Living with such a man must be all about restraint and hardship. A natural lifestyle with me would definitely suit you better.
Shut up, you stubborn old geezer. What do you know about my happiness? You have no idea what makes me happy.
Ah!
I'm happy talking about our favorite cosmetics with him every night. I love how we compliment each other and talk about being a beautiful elderly couple with stylish gray hair. I'm tired of a life where I get jeered at just for wearing makeup.
Sarah, why are you suddenly getting so angry?
Your life isn't natural, it's lazy. Everyone has their own way of living, but don't criticize my preferred lifestyle. Cutting off unpleasant relationships is part of self-care. I'm blocking you, so don't ever show your face to me again.
Wait, Sarah, please! Won't you get back together with me? Are you really saying you prefer a makeup-loving man over me?
Who would get back with a stubborn, deteriorating old geezer like you? Kyle, take care. I'm not interested in continuing this conversation.
Sarah, please! I've lost everything! My wife, my savings, my dignity!
And whose fault is that? You threw away a decade-long marriage because you couldn't appreciate a woman your own age.
I made a mistake! I see that now! You were always the one for me!
No, I wasn't. You never respected me. You never valued me. Mark does both.
That makeup-wearing pretty boy! What does he have that I don't?
Respect for women, respect for himself, self-awareness, kindness. Want me to continue?
This isn't fair! You were supposed to be miserable without me!
That's exactly the problem with you, Kyle. You wanted me to suffer. What kind of love is that?
I'll change. I'll start wearing sunscreen. I'll learn about skincare. Just give me another chance.
It's not about the skincare, Kyle. It's about respecting other people's choices and not judging them based on shallow criteria like age.
I'm desperate here, Sarah. My life is falling apart.
Then rebuild it, but do it without me. I've moved on to something much better.
You'll regret this. When he gets tired of all that maintenance and wants to just relax, you'll wish you had me back!
That's the difference between you and Mark. He sees self-care as an investment in our future together, not a burden. Was ruined when people found out he had dumped his ex-wife for being in her mid-30s, only to be abandoned by a wife more than 15 years his junior. Friends and relatives started distancing themselves from him. He took out his frustrations on his style-conscious subordinates at work, which quickly got reported to HR, resulting in a significant demotion. As a result, he became ostracized not only by young male employees, but by all female staff as well. An older male director told him, before criticizing men who care about cosmetics and such, shouldn't you improve your own appearance a bit? After that, he was transferred to a back-office department organizing warehouses.
Hey, you idiot! I stuffed your bedding into the bedroom closet, so you're sleeping and living in there from now on.
What?
You have 104-degree fever, right? With everything going on these days, you need to be quarantined. Don't you dare sleep in the same bed as me.
What? Kyle, are you being serious right now? A closet?
Of course I'm serious. Do you think I'm joking about infection control? Well, I'm headed to work now. When you get back from the hospital, go straight to the closet. That's your room from now on.
Wait a minute, Kyle. Are you serious about making me sleep in the closet? I can barely stand up right now. How am I supposed to sleep in a cramped closet?
Of course I am! Anyone with a fever should obviously be quarantined. Make absolutely sure you don't give it to me! The closet has enough space for a person to lie down. What more do you need?
The test results showed it's just a cold, so you don't need to be that scared. And Kyle, I'm your wife. Shouldn't you be worried about my health instead of just avoiding me?
Whether it's just a cold or some new virus, it's still a problem. I'm handling important work right now. What if I catch your cold and have to miss work? My projects at the office are at a critical stage. The whole team is depending on me.
That's certainly a concern, but I plan to wear a mask at home. It's normal for family members to catch colds sometimes. You don't need to be so paranoid. And a closet, Kyle? Really? There's no ventilation in there. How's that supposed to help me recover?
Shut up! When I say quarantine, I mean quarantine! You think wearing a mask is enough? What about when you're sleeping? What about when you're coughing and sneezing? Anyway, you're living in the closet from now on. Don't you dare defy your husband as the wife!
But surely the closet is unreasonable. Putting a sick person in a dark, cramped space is horrible. Kyle, I have a high fever. I need rest and proper air circulation. The closet is basically a box.
But Mom said I should do this too.
Huh?
When I consulted with Mom, she said I should definitely quarantine you. I got detailed advice, and the result is quarantine in the closet. She was very concerned about me catching anything from you. She knows how important my work is.
What kind of advice leads to that? Margaret actually told you to put me in a closet? That doesn't sound like her at all.
She said just wearing a mask isn't enough. Sleeping arrangements must be absolutely separate, and if there's a spare room, I should stick you in there. Mom understands that I can't afford to get sick right now. She's looking out for my career.
So you're sticking your wife in a closet? Kyle, a closet is not a spare room. It's a storage space.
That's the only available space in this house.
But I have a 104-degree fever. Kyle, listen to yourself. You're talking about making your sick wife sleep in a closet like she's some kind of pest. How about this? From now on, I'll stay in the bedroom. So Kyle, please sleep in the living room for a while. This way, we'll have perfect quarantine, right? The sofa pulls out into a bed. You could be comfortable there for a few days until I'm better.
Are you kidding me? Why should the husband sleep in the living room? Sick people should just sleep quietly in the closet and get better.
What?
No matter what you say, the bedroom is mine. The wife should just sleep quietly in the closet. I need quality sleep to perform at work. My job is demanding, and I can't function without proper rest.
But I have a 104-degree fever. Making me sleep in a closet won't help me get better. It'll make things worse. Kyle, I'm dizzy. I'm aching all over, and I can barely think straight. Please, just show me some basic human compassion here.
You should be grateful I'm even providing you with a place to sleep. If I wanted, I could throw you outside.
Kyle, what are you saying? Throw me outside? I'm your wife, not some stray animal.
While your husband is working hard and being careful about infection control, you carelessly go and get a fever. I've been taking vitamins, washing my hands constantly, being responsible, and you just go and get sick anyway. You're a failure as a wife, but I'm still providing such a person with a place to sleep.
I was being careful about infection control too, but if you get sick, you get sick. There's nothing you can do about it. I've been wearing masks, using hand sanitizer, avoiding crowds. Getting sick isn't a moral failing, Kyle. And don't you have even one word asking if I'm okay? Not once have you asked how I'm feeling or if I need anything. What kind of husband are you?
Why should I worry about someone like you? If anything, you should be apologizing for getting a fever.
Apologize? You want me to apologize for being ill? Kyle, do you even hear yourself right now?
Because of your fever, I'll have to eat out for a while. That means our food expenses will be higher than usual. I was counting on home-cooked meals this week. Now I'll have to spend money on restaurants and takeout. Do you know how much that's going to cost? $20, $30 a day.
What? So your main concern about me being sick is the cost of eating out?
In other words, because of you, my hard-earned money is being wasted. Apologize for causing waste by getting a fever. I work overtime, I save money, I budget carefully, and then you go and mess it all up.
Why do I have to be blamed for all this? If you hate wasting money so much, why don't you cook for yourself? You know where the kitchen is. You know how to boil water, make your own food.
Why should I cook? Cooking is your job. I work a full-time job bringing in the income. The least you can do is handle the household duties, and you're abandoning it over a little fever. I could divorce you, you know.
What did you say? You're threatening divorce because I got a cold because I don't want to sleep in a closet?
Getting sick without permission, abandoning housework, and then trying to steal the bedroom from your husband. What kind of wife makes demands when she's supposed to be apologetic? Such a useless wife shouldn't be surprised to be served with divorce papers.
But even if you say that, I have a 104-degree fever. Kyle, I can barely stand up. I'm shivering and sweating at the same time, and you're talking about divorce?
I don't care about your condition. You should be grateful I even provided a place to sleep. Yet you're asking for concern. How selfish can you be? Just sleep quietly in the closet. Listen, don't come out until your fever is completely gone, you worthless wife. And don't you dare make any noise in there. I need my sleep for work tomorrow.
My son, you have a high fever, I hear. Did you go to the hospital? It's been a while, Margaret. Yes, I went to the hospital this morning and was diagnosed with a cold. The doctor said it should clear up in a few days with rest and fluids. Getting a cold at this time of year. Make sure you don't give it to my son, Kyle. Of course. That's why I plan to spend time in home quarantine. Kyle has been very concerned about not catching it from me. Home quarantine? I wonder if that's really effective. These days you can't be too careful about spreading illness, even if it's just a cold. Sarah, don't you think you should leave the house for a while? Do you mean I should stay somewhere else overnight? I hadn't thought about leaving the house entirely. Is that what you think would be best? Yes, that would be best. In these times, once you get a fever, it's serious. People are so worried about catching anything, even from family members. My son Kyle has a decent position at his company, so if Kyle catches it and has to miss work, it would be terrible. To prevent that, I think thorough quarantine would be better. Thank you for your concern. It seems you gave Kyle some advice. Thanks to that, our quarantine measures are perfect. Kyle has been very thorough about making sure we stay separated. Oh, is that so? Yes, I'll be sleeping in the bedroom closet until my fever goes down. What? Did you just say bedroom closet? Sarah, what do you mean? We won't be sleeping in the same bed, so please don't worry. I'm sure the cold won't spread. Wait a minute, did you just say closet? Sarah, please tell me you don't mean you're actually sleeping inside a closet. Yes, the closet. This morning, Kyle kindly moved my bedding there. He said it was the only available space for quarantine in our apartment. What? Well, I'm feeling unwell, so I'll excuse myself now. Looking at my phone screen is getting painful. Wait a minute! Sarah, dear, what's your situation right now? A sick person with high fever in a closet? This is insane! How are you supposed to recover in a closet? It's Kyle's quarantine method. He apparently came up with it based on your advice. What? I didn't mean quarantine in that sense. What is that boy doing? I see, but anywhere I can sleep is fine now, so excuse me. I'm so tired I can barely think straight. I just need to lie down. What? Typing is really hard for me. Good night. You're going to sleep in a closet in that condition? Wait, Sarah, are you okay? I'll let myself into the house later. I'm coming over right now. Don't you dare sleep in that.
Fever. Are you feeling a bit better?
I still have a 104-degree fever. I feel better after taking medicine, but it goes right back to high fever. The medicine only helps for a couple hours at a time. Then I'm right back to feeling awful.
You've been sleeping for half a day and you're still not better. You really are useless. I thought you'd be recovered by now. How hard is it to get over a simple cold?
Excuse me?
Looks like you'll be living in the closet for a while. Listen up. Finish your meal and shower before I get home from work. And once I'm back, don't come out of the closet at all. I don't want to see you wandering around the house when I'm trying to relax.
You're making me, with a high fever, handle meals and showers by myself? Won't you cook anything for me or help wipe off my sweat? And I'm alternating between chills and sweats. I could really use some help.
Why should the husband do such things? There's no way I'd take care of my wife. That's not what husbands do. I'm not your nurse or your servant.
I take care of the house and look after you every day. I even nurse you when you're sick. Don't you feel anything seeing your wife suffering with a high fever?
A wife taking care of her husband is a natural duty. Don't act so high and mighty about it.
What?
Use that stupid head of yours to think. What if I catch your cold while nursing you? You want me to risk my health, my career, my future just to make you more comfortable? I'm in an important position at work. The company can't function without me. If such an important person like me has to take time off, can someone like you take responsibility?
Responsibility?
Of course you can't. Impossible for just a housewife like you. You don't bring in any income, you don't have any important meetings, you don't have deadlines.
What?
Listen, nobody's troubled if you get sick, but if I get sick, the company... No, the whole world would be in trouble. My team depends on me for guidance. My clients need my expertise. Don't you dare try to make such an important person nurse you. Your nursing is less important than my safety. Just think about how not to infect your husband.
Before thinking, I want a divorce.
Huh?
That settled it for me. Kyle, let's get divorced. I can't be married to someone who sees me as this worthless and expendable.
Hey, now, divorce? What's gotten into you suddenly? You can't be serious. Has the fever finally made you lose your mind?
I'm feeling worse again, so I'm going to sleep. When my fever goes down, please sign the divorce papers so we can divorce immediately. This conversation has shown me exactly what kind of person I married. Someone who thinks I'm worthless, who won't lift a finger to help me, who treats me like a disease.
I'll sign it right away. When your fever breaks and you come to your senses, it'll be too late to apologize. I opened the closet and there's no bedding or anything. Where are you right now? Sarah, answer me. Your stuff is gone.
You finally noticed? I haven't been in that house for a whole week. I'm surprised it took you this long to check on me.
Huh?
I'm at your parents' house right now. Actually, I've been here getting nursed back to health for a week. Margaret has been taking wonderful care of me.
At my parents' house? Why are you going to my family home without permission? You can't just show up at my parents' house. That's completely inappropriate. And getting nursed, making my mother take care of you.
Margaret actually invited me to come over. She found me huddled in the closet and immediately rescued me. She took one look at the situation and said no sick person should be living like that.
Rescued you? What are you talking about? You were quarantined, not imprisoned.
She said I'd never get better in a place like that and brought me to your family home. The first thing she did was make me a proper bed in their guest room. You know, an actual room with windows and fresh air.
You probably just took advantage of your high fever and acted dramatically. Don't bother my mother just because I wouldn't nurse you.
What's bothersome about it, you stupid son?
Huh? Mom? Why are you texting? Are you listening to our conversation?
I've been listening from next door. And what is that attitude of yours? How can you speak to your sick wife like that? I can't believe the way you're talking to Sarah right now.
What, Mom? Why are you so angry?
I'm beyond anger. I'm appalled. I heard everything from Sarah. You locked her in a closet when she had a 104-degree fever. A closet, Kyle! A dark, cramped storage space with no ventilation.
I didn't lock her up. It was quarantine. You know, Mom, I absolutely can't miss work because of a cold. Quarantine was the only option. I was being responsible. I was protecting my career and my health.
Then you should have given Sarah the bedroom and lived in the living room yourself. That's what a caring husband would do.
You're telling the husband to sleep on the sofa? Mom, I work hard all day. I deserve to sleep in my own bed.
You should sleep there for just a few days. A few days of discomfort to help your wife recover. Is that really too much to ask?
What? Why should I sacrifice my comfort when she's the one who got sick?
The wife considers not infecting the family. The husband considers helping his wife recover quickly. That's what marriage is, you stupid son! Marriage is about supporting each other through difficult times.
Wait a minute, why am I getting yelled at so much? I just followed your advice about quarantine life. You told me to quarantine her. You said it was important.
I said quarantine would be good, but I never said to put her in a closet, you stupid son!
But you said to stick the wife in a spare room! We live in an apartment and the only spare space is the closet! I was just following your advice as best I could with the space we have!
That's why I told you at the same time. I said if you'd like, we have a spare room here. Why didn't you bring Sarah here? I specifically mentioned that we have space here if you needed it.
What?
I was worried about Sarah's high fever and anxious about your infection control, so I wanted you to bring Sarah to our house. I thought it would be the perfect solution. Sarah could recover properly and you could avoid getting sick. I thought my son would guide things well. But what have you done? Instead, you stuff your sick wife in a closet like she's unwanted furniture.
I couldn't have known that without being told. Mom, you need to be more direct when you give advice. Besides, if you wanted to nurse her, you should have told Sarah directly. You could have just said, come over.
No daughter-in-law can refuse when her mother-in-law tells her to come. She wouldn't want to show her weakness when she's sick and feverish, so I was being considerate and told you indirectly. I expected you to be a thoughtful husband and make the right decision.
What's that supposed to mean? There's no way I could understand that. You can't expect me to read your mind, Mom.
Geez, you can't understand your mother's consideration, and you can't properly nurse your own wife. You really are a hopeless son. Just divorce Sarah. A man who doesn't cherish his wife has no right to have a family.
What? Even you're telling me to divorce? What kind of parent recommends divorce? Aren't you supposed to be on my side? I'm your son!
It's because I'm your parent that I'll say difficult things. Listen, bring the signed divorce papers right now. I will take responsibility for separating you two. Sarah deserves so much better than what you've given her.
Sarah, please help me. Can you come nurse me right now? I know we're divorced, but I really need you.
What?
I think I caught a cold. I have 104-degree fever. I'm burning up and shivering at the same time. Everything hurts.
Then take time off work and rest properly at home. I'm not there anymore, so you don't need to worry about quarantine. You have the whole apartment to yourself now. Use the bedroom, use the living room, whatever you want.
I need nursing to recover. I'm suffering from fever, but I'm hungry, and I need someone to buy me lots of drinks. I can't even get out of bed to go to the store. I feel so weak. Sarah, you know what I want without me having to say it, right? You always knew exactly what to get when I was sick.
Sports drinks, orange jelly, and canned peaches?
That's my Sarah. Buy me 3 of each. And I want the egg porridge you make. I can't get better without it.
How can you ask such things from someone you divorced? Ask Margaret and the others to shop and nurse you.
I already asked them. I contacted them as soon as I started feeling sick, but they coldly told me to sleep in the closet to get better. Can you believe that?
That's Margaret for sure. She was just giving you the same wonderful advice you gave me.
Actually, there's this nice girl I've been seeing since we broke up, but when I contacted her, she refused. She said she's scared of infection these days. She won't even answer my texts anymore.
So why are you summoning me, a stranger, as your last resort, after you called me worthless, useless, a failure as a wife?
Even though we divorced just a few months ago, you were my wife. We're not strangers, so help me out. We have history together. Those years of marriage have to count for something. You understand the suffering of high fever, don't you?
Yes, I understand it very well, but you put me in a closet when I was suffering like that. I was suffering from high fever, chills, and joint pain, yet you put me in a cramped, dark closet.
I'll apologize for that time, so please, help me. I'm really sorry, okay? I was wrong. Is that what you want to hear? And if you come nurse me, I'm thinking I might marry you again. I've been thinking about it, and maybe we were good together after all.
What?
After the divorce, you've probably calmed down a bit, right? You might be regretting that sudden divorce. Living alone must be hard for you. You probably miss having a husband to take care of. Well, don't worry. I'm willing to remarry you. I'm being generous here. Not many men would take back a divorced woman. If you come nurse me, I'll specially forgive all your behavior from that time. I'll let it all slide.
What?
I want to eat the porridge you make. Come on, bring a marriage certificate and come make it right now.
I'm currently on a trip with your parents.
What? What do you mean you're on a trip?
So it's impossible. Just make your own porridge, and I'll never bring a marriage certificate, so forget about that. Who would want to get back together with you? I don't need a selfish husband who doesn't cherish his wife. I've learned what I'm worth, and it's definitely more than being someone's unpaid nurse and cook.
What? Wait a minute. Why are you on a trip with my parents right now? They're my parents. Why are they spending time with my ex-wife instead of helping their own son?
My health has recovered. The divorce was finalized, and in these 3 months, I found a new job and a new home. Margaret and the others said they wanted to celebrate that.
So you went on a trip? My mother's son, your ex-husband, is suffering with a high fever, and she's off celebrating with you instead of taking care of me?
That has nothing to do with me. Well then, good luck fighting that high fever alone. We're going to enjoy our fever didn't break easily, and he missed about 5 days of work. However, saying, "The company can't function without me," he forced himself to go to work even though his fever hadn't completely broken. Of course, he received criticism from the entire company, and later the executives called him in and said, "We can't work with someone who doesn't understand hygiene management," transferring him to a corner department. By the way, Margaret, who's a bit tsundere, still cares about me even after the divorce, and we still keep in regular contact. I'm finally getting married, and guess what? He's the son of a doctor's family. How about that? Jealous, aren't you? Huh? I bet you never thought I'd end up with someone so successful. He's not just from a doctor's family. His father owns a whole hospital. We're having a huge wedding. Everyone who matters will be there. I heard you're still single. Of course, someone like you who used to cry and hide behind teachers and your parents would end up that way. You're just an old maid now, and it serves you right. Excuse me? Who is this? I think you've got the wrong number. What? Are you saying you don't remember me? I'm sorry, do I know you? Oh, I get it. You don't recognize me because my last name changed after marriage. I'm Mia Newland. Mia, the one who had to transfer schools in middle school because of you. Wait, Mia? So you finally remember. I haven't forgotten about you for a single day, which really pisses me off. I'll remember the grudge I have against you for the rest of my life. How dare you force me to transfer schools? My life was ruined because of you. Wait a minute. You transferred because of your own actions. You bullied me so much that it was decided that you should leave the school, and that's why you had to transfer. Shut up, you loser. I just teased you a little. All I did was ignore you and exclude you a bit. Forcing me to transfer schools for that was definitely going too far. That's not what happened, and you know it. The teachers and principal had no choice after what you did. You always exaggerate everything. You were always so sensitive. This is why nobody liked you. Have you forgotten? What you did to me wasn't just that. I didn't do anything else. You took my allowance, ruined my shoes, and even cut up my middle school uniform with scissors. You did all those terrible things and you don't remember? Did I do that? I don't remember at all. They say the bully forgets, but the victim never does. I've never forgotten what you did to me, not for a single day. Shut up! Anyway, I came to show off my happiness to you. I bet you're wishing for my misfortune. You're probably thinking, karma will get her. She deserves to be unhappy forever. What? But too bad for you. I'm marrying a doctor and becoming a winner in life. Things won't go the way you want. Congratulations on your marriage, but I never wished for you to be unhappy. Not having any contact with each other is what I think is best for both of us. I don't want that. I had a really hard time after being forced to transfer. My parents were angry, and I couldn't make friends at my new school. I went through so much because of you. No, that was definitely not my fault. I won't be satisfied until I show off how happy I am to you. I'm having a wedding soon, and I'll send you photos of it. I'll make you feel miserable and sad because you are just a loner who can't find anyone willing to marry her.
Emma, long time no see. I guess you've already heard from your dad, but I'm getting married and having a ceremony soon. We're childhood friends, so you're definitely coming, right?
Of course, you and I are like family, so I'll attend with my parents.
That's great. My wife-to-be is the same age as you, and if you don't mind, it would make me really happy if you'd be friends with her.
Sure I will. If she's someone you chose, I'm sure she's a wonderful person.
Well, she's kind, serious, and wonderful. Her name is Mia. Isn't that a cute name?
Huh?
It's hard to find a girlfriend who understands a doctor's work, but she's super understanding and never gets angry, even when I have to cancel plans because of emergency surgeries. She's really amazing.
Just wondering, is your bride's name Mia Newland?
Yeah, that's her. How do you know her maiden name?
Actually, we were classmates in middle school. She contacted me just last week, telling me she was marrying a doctor.
Really? Then are you the classmate Mia said she was mean to?
Wait, you know about that?
Mia told me about it before. She said she did some terrible things to a friend in the past. She bullied a classmate and had to transfer schools. But she said she deeply regrets it now. She was crying her eyes out while she told me.
She was crying? Mia?
Yeah, she was completely broken up about it. She said it was one of her biggest regrets in life, that she was immature and insecure back then and took it out on someone innocent.
That's surprising to hear.
When I saw those tears, I really wanted to protect her. Hurting others is terrible, but everyone makes mistakes. I think what matters most is what comes after. She honestly regretted it and revealed something to me that she could have hidden. That's why I wanted to marry her.
I see.
I heard she also told that former classmate about our marriage. She apologized again and they made up. I never thought that was you.
Huh? Made up?
That's what I heard. You both apologized because you both had done wrong things. You admitted that you were partially at fault too, right? She told me you both cried and apologized to each other.
What?
We went to different schools all through elementary to high school, so I never expected such a coincidence.
Kevin, actually, we haven't made up yet. Both Mia and I still can't forgive each other.
I understand that, of course. Even if you've officially made up, you can't become close friends right away.
Huh?
I won't force you to make up with her. I understand it's complicated, so you can keep your distance from her. But please know that she's not the same person she was back then. Well, looking forward to seeing you at the wedding.
Why are you kicking me out of the venue? Please let me in. Who would let someone like you into the venue? You came all the way here for revenge, didn't you, you pathetic loser? Excuse me? I know what you're thinking. You came to sabotage my wedding, right? You can't stand that I'm happy. What dedication to come all the way to the wedding venue. That's not true. This isn't about revenge or anything like that. Don't lie, you loser. It's terrifying that you know the schedule and location without even receiving an invitation. Maybe I should call the police. The police? Yes, the police! This is basically stalking! Following me to my wedding venue? That's crossing a line even for someone desperate like you! You're jealous that I've become successful, so you're trying to ruin my wedding today! Calm down, Mia. I was invited by the groom. I'm a proper invited guest with an invitation and everything. He would never give an invitation to a loser like you. How do you even know my fiancé? If you're going to lie, come up with something better. You probably stole the invitation from somewhere. A loser and a thief? You're really pathetic. That's not true. Please believe me. It's raining outside and I'll catch a cold if you don't let me in. Then go home right now. Someone like you deserves to get soaked in the rain and go home drenched. Breaking into a wedding when you weren't invited? What a loser. Get lost, loser. Are you sure it's okay for me to leave? Absolutely. Disappear right now. Don't show me that ugly face of yours ever again. Fine, I'll leave. But don't blame me for whatever happens next. Huh? Nothing will happen just because I sent a loser away. Or did you think you'd curse me with misfortune? I'm already a winner, becoming a doctor's wife. There's nothing you can do to bring me down. Yeah, that marriage won't happen. What did you just say to me? Well, I'm leaving as you told me to. Hope your wedding goes well. Come back! Please come back right now! Kevin is saying he'll divorce me if you don't. Oh, I just knew this was going to happen. I never expected this to happen. To think you were Kevin's childhood friend. Why didn't you tell me right away? If I had known, this wouldn't have happened. Because I don't like you, Mia. You don't seem to regret what you did in middle school at all. I'm not nice enough to tell someone like that. What? Besides, I already told Kevin, so I thought the information would reach you without me having to tell you directly. I didn't hear anything from Kevin. I didn't hear a word about you being his childhood friend. Right, because Kevin thinks we've made up. He probably didn't feel comfortable digging up something that's supposedly been resolved between us. Huh? Did you hear something from Kevin about us making up? Oh, yes, I heard everything. About how you lied that we made up, that you regret what you did so much you cried about it, that we both cried and apologized to each other and made up. I don't remember any of that happening, but that's what you told Kevin. Well, that's... For a moment, I thought that Kevin was just marrying someone with the exact same name, since it was the complete opposite of what actually happened. But the bride really was you, Mia. You don't know how many times I wished that this could all be a dream. Hey! Did you tell Kevin about this? That we haven't actually made up? That I haven't regretted anything at all? I didn't give him the details, but I did tell him that the bride kicked me out, calling me a loser. That makes Kevin wonder, doesn't it? Two people who supposedly made up are now at each other's throats. You had no right to tell him that. Those were private conversations between us. Private conversations where you were insulting me and throwing me out into the rain? I think Kevin has a right to know what kind of person he's marrying. No way! Please, Emma, I'm begging you. Come back to the venue. We can fix this. I'll tell Kevin it was all a misunderstanding. It wasn't a misunderstanding, though, was it? You meant every word you said to me. I was just stressed. It's my wedding day. Anyone would be on edge. Good luck explaining that to Kevin. Otherwise, today's wedding will remain canceled.
I'm sorry about today. I can't believe Mia did something so terrible to you. Did you get home safely?
I just got back in a taxi. Can I give you this receipt later?
Of course, I'll pay it. I'm so sorry, Em. I've already canceled the wedding and am in the process of returning the wedding gifts and asking everyone to go home.
So, the wedding really was canceled.
Of course. How could we continue in this situation? I can't trust Mia at all right now. I can't promise eternal love until death do we part under these circumstances.
I understand. Trust is the foundation of any relationship. Then I bet Mia is screaming and crying right now.
Yeah, it's out of control. That's why, if you don't mind, could you tell me your side of the story? Her words are completely incoherent, and I can't believe anything she says. Did you and Mia ever make up properly?
No, we never made up. She sent me a wedding announcement, but instead of apologizing or showing remorse for the past, she taunted me, saying things like, "Serves you right, loser, still being single."
What? That's completely different from what she told me. She said you two had coffee together last month and had an emotional reconciliation.
That never happened. The only contact we've had was her texting me out of the blue to brag about marrying a doctor.
Did she say anything else in those messages?
Well, she still seems to hold a grudge against me. She said it was my fault she had to transfer schools in middle school.
You've got to be kidding. She hurt so many people and doesn't regret it at all?
She actually seemed to think she was the victim.
This is unbelievable! She told me she deeply regretted her actions and had taken full responsibility for them.
That's not what she said to me at all. She told me she just teased me a little and that making her transfer schools was going too far.
I feel like I don't even know who I was about to marry. How could she lie about something so important?
People sometimes show different faces to different people. I'm sorry you had to find out this way.
Did she say anything else that I should know about?
She told me she was going to send me wedding photos to make me feel miserable. She seemed fixated on proving she was better than me.
Thank you for telling me. Hearing your side of the story helps a lot. I'll reconsider my future plans based on this.
I think that's a good idea.
I should have listened when you mentioned that you haven't forgiven each other. I just thought that was natural, even after making up. But to find out that you hadn't even made up at all? I'm just so shocked and confused by the whole situation.
It's okay. It's a lot to process all at once. Anyone would be overwhelmed.
Of course. I'll properly apologize for today's events later. I'm really sorry about today.
Don't worry about it. Focus on talking with her. I'm sure it won't be easy.
Thank you for being so understanding through all of this. I'm grateful to have a friend like you.
That's what friends are for. Take care of yourself, Kevin. This must be incredibly difficult for you. What have you done? Because of you, the wedding was canceled. Not only that, now there's talk of divorce. It's not my fault. It's your own doing, Mia. How dare you say that? My life is falling apart and you have the nerve to blame me? I wasn't the one who lied to Kevin about making up with you. I wasn't the one who kicked you out of the wedding venue and called you names. Huh? I'm not at fault at all. You were the one who said unnecessary things to him. Excuse me? You could have just kept your mouth shut about our past. Nobody needed to know all those details. Kevin directly asked me if we had made up, which you told him we had. Was I supposed to lie to him too?
You should have read the room and kept quiet. You could have just pretended to leave because of a stomachache or something. You never could read the atmosphere, always saying unnecessary things when we were at school, too. That's why I targeted you.
What?
Don't act so surprised. Back in middle school, you were always so clueless, always saying the wrong thing at the wrong time. You couldn't keep your mouth shut when I played tiny little pranks in class. It's all your fault!
So you're saying you bullied me because I didn't want to go along with your bullying? Because I wouldn't be a bystander? That's your justification?
I'm so angry. You made me transfer in middle school. Now you're interfering with my marriage. I'm going to sue you for damages.
Sue me for damages?
Yes, for emotional distress and financial damages. Do you have any idea how much that wedding cost? The venue, the catering, the dress. All wasted because of you.
I wasn't the one who made the decision to cancel the wedding. Kevin did that on his own after learning the truth about you. You're really going to pin that on me?
That's right. You'll take full responsibility. You'll pay for the canceled wedding costs. And you'll pay compensation for ruining my life. I won't be satisfied with anything less than $100,000.
$100,000? Are you seriously asking me for that kind of money?
Of course, I'll make you pay it all at once. And that's just the beginning. Next, I'm going to get a job at your workplace. Then I'll completely crush you again.
Are you threatening me now? Do you really think that's going to solve anything?
I won't stop until you've suffered the way I'm suffering now. I'll make you regret ever crossing me.
Try doing that to my precious childhood friend, and you'll definitely end up in police custody. I'm not going to let you hurt Emma.
Huh? My childhood friend? Emma? Is this Kevin?
Mia, you're not sorry at all, are you? After the wedding was canceled, you apologized for lying to me with tears streaming down your face. But I'm starting to think you might have a split personality.
That's not fair. This is a private conversation between me and Emma. You have no right to be reading this. Why are you using her phone? Are you two together right now? While I, your fiancé, am here, you're with another woman?
Your parents are here too. We're not alone.
Huh? My parents? Why is everyone together? Did she drag them into this too?
We came to apologize to Emma for the unpleasant experience at the wedding. I came with your parents to say sorry for letting you terrorize her again.
What? My parents are apologizing to her? For what? She's the one who ruined everything. Why are you all taking her side?
Because Emma did nothing wrong. She was invited to the wedding, showed up as a guest, and was treated horribly by you. Then when she left as you demanded, you blamed her for the consequences of your own actions.
She turned you against me. Can't you see that?
When I asked Emma, she said she never wants to see you again. That's why we came to apologize on your behalf. And now you're contacting her to blame her even at a time like this.
Well, I just wanted to clear things up with her. She misunderstood what happened at the wedding.
Clear things up by suing for $100,000 in damages, getting a job at her workplace to crush her? How could you say such things?
That's not it. I just said that in the heat of the moment. I didn't mean it. I was just upset, Kevin. You know how emotional I can get sometimes. I would never actually sue her or try to hurt her.
Your parents are angry too. They even sold their house that still had a mortgage remaining and moved for your sake when you were in middle school. And you're still not showing any remorse? They say they're beyond anger and just disappointed now.
That's not true. Dad, Mom, I am reflecting on what I did, but I'm frustrated that the wedding was canceled. I don't want to get divorced. I just got carried away. Please don't listen to Emma's side of the story without hearing mine, too. There's more to this than you know.
Your parents have a message for you. They want to discuss cutting ties with you when you get home.
Wait, what? I'm already facing divorce, and now my parents want to cut ties with me, too? That can't be true. Is everyone going to leave me?
You're the one making everyone leave. After we finish apologizing to Emma, we'll go to your house. Let's thoroughly discuss the divorce and cutting ties.
Wait, please, Kevin. I really love you. I'll truly reflect on what happened this time and what I did in the past. I'll definitely regret it properly. Please don't leave me. I'll get therapy. I'll make real amends this time. I promise. Things will be different. Just give me one more chance.
I take pride in my job as a doctor who saves people. Someone who hurts others and doesn't regret it isn't suitable to be my wife. I'll bring the divorce papers, so please have your pen ready. You're signing the divorce papers as soon as we arrive.
This can't be happening. Please don't do this, Kevin. We can work through this together. Everyone makes mistakes.
This isn't about mistakes, Mia. This is about who you are as a person. The way you treated Emma, both in middle school and at our wedding, reveals a cruelty I can't overlook in someone I plan to spend my life with.
I can change. People change. Please don't throw away what we have over something that happened years ago.
What happened 3 days ago wasn't years ago, and your messages to Emma today show that you haven't changed at all.
So, I received a sincere apology from Kevin and Mia's parents, along with some compensation for the trouble. Afterward, Kevin and Mia's parents went straight to Mia's house, and I heard they submitted the divorce papers that same day. As for Mia, who was left all alone after being cut off by her parents, she's been visiting the hospital where Kevin works every day, complaining, "I can't sleep due to the shock of divorce, and I'm also having issues with shortness of breath and heart palpitations." She keeps suggesting that if he gets back with her, she might get better. Even after being warned that they'd call the police for disrupting business if she came again, she still showed up. I heard she was taken to the police station and is still in their care.